Hey everybody, this is Peter Palmiotti of Human Art Studio, and here I am again. Today's title theme is Working for the Weekend. So if you've been following along, I'm trying to structure my work week much like a day job. That doesn't mean 100% I won't be doing real work over the weekend, but I want to get into a real good habits, of trying to get everything done within the work week and leaving the weekend for more learning and reading and writing and mostly relaxing because don't want to burn out. Um, and I got a lot that I want to accomplish, and so it's a process along the way, along the journey, and that's what I'm doing here with this series, Making Comics and Art. Is I've been doing this almost 30 years. It'll be 30 years in September, give or take. And uh, this is my journey. I realize, I'm not a top YouTuber by any means. Um, but for those slaving away week in and week out, like myself, um, I've been mostly an anchor in this industry, and I'm looking to get more into art. This is horrible, but it doesn't matter what I'm drawing. It's just this is a random practice. But this is my particular drawing journey, and we each come at it our own way, and I realize like my art is good enough. Like when I really just focus and churn out finished pieces, I can do pretty good work. But I want to get even better because I'm planning to illustrate my character Retro, as well as some other projects I got down the pike. And that because I have a lot of books I want to do on my own, and even a couple of graphic novels. Doesn't rule out working for other people. Um, you know, it's all about making the best living I could possibly do within the freelance world and all that. And I want to create more of my own art and all that jazz. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna really just going forward get laser focused about exactly what I need to do, um, and be as highly productive during the week as I possibly can. Um, and we have a couple people watching. Hey, Nefarious, LOL. What are you doing this fine morning? I gotta check your channels and see what you guys are up to. Nefarious is part of, what is it? Global Frequency. The Global Frequency. Go check it out. Not sure if I have. I have to update my links on my link tree. If I have your channel link there. I know I have a lot of crowdfunders from friends, and always trying to support others, as well as get my own thing going exactly the way I want it to. Watching you, bro. Cool. And CWC, yo man, what's up? I'm checking here on my channel. So yeah, working for the weekend is I got more of a concrete plan of how I wanted to pace myself, because I realized I got a ton of things I'm doing and working on. It will probably be a couple months before I start releasing things and talking about some other projects I can't talk about right now. I just want a steady flow to my work. Oh, really? It's me, Comics with Chris, by the way. I thought the initials were familiar. Well, welcome. Is that a soft rebranding, as they say? I hope you guys are doing well and being productive and focused on your projects. But yeah, so I was saying I realized like I'm not a top YouTuber, and I'm barely getting 30 views per video, but that really doesn't matter. I want to grow my channel, but what's more important right now to me and what I'm doing is just to keep focused and priority on my workflow and trying to get that going as well as possibly, as I possibly can. So Chris says it's my comic character for my logo. Awesome. So yeah, I've been giving that a lot more thought and planning and strategy, and I spending less time on the internet as far as not getting stuck down rabbit holes like I was talking about the other day, and just keeping more focused on what I got going on, and being more effective in what I'm doing. So so far it's going okay, and it's going to take me probably the rest of the month to really, I want to do these videos much earlier in the day. The fairy says, I dig it. The goal is to get it to live stream at 6 a.m. and go for approximately a half hour, give or take, depending on really what I feel I need to talk about, because this is my map, my journey, and hopefully you can get something out of it. I am somewhat known for dropping words of wisdom along the way. But it's doing comics is a tedious, long journey, especially with the art and and trying to expand my knowledge as to how I can be a lot more effective, um, and not divert my attention. So right now, if you've been keeping up, I have two cats, and right after this video, I'll probably put on another pot of coffee and get down to some inking. I got retro to work on. I got a graphic novel I'm inking. I got a comic called Hawk of New York I'm doing with a friend of mine. His creation, Randy Bishop. So I'm inking that, issue 7. So yeah, I wanna get into some serious inking. And then I got an appointment at 2, probably just before 2. So I only have, give or take, 3 hours where I can be focused, and depending on how long that goes, and when I get back home, what I'll probably do is I got some shopping. I'll do that, come back here, get some dinner on, and then once again work into the evening. So my day is being broken up today, but still I'm focused on trying to put in a solid 10 hours a day, because it's like an average regular work 9 to 5 job is 8 hours, but 8 hours just isn't enough. So I want to at least put in a solid 10. I would like to expand upon that, but let me get there first. And Nefarious, otherwise known as Aaron, by the way. Yeah, making videos can be draining. I like filming, editing later because I'm not good for much afterwards. Yeah, I mean, that's why I do live streaming. I love editing as well. I have done a lot of that. But I miss I had the Windows Movie Maker before they started charging you for every little thing. Back when it was simplistic and easy and free, and really loved working with it. With that, it was limited, but I have something else now. I don't know if I'll do edited videos. I think pretty much for the time being, unless something special arises, I'll keep the streaming. Allows me to just gab on and just, I don't even have to worry about uploading, especially when my internet takes forever for a half-hour video to go up. But yeah, I've gotten into a lot more reading lately. God, I miss reading, especially since I'm going to be, executing some not finished scripts, but scripts for others that I gotta get on. But all the while making progress on retro, and that's going well. I'm focused on my work between January and April, and I figure within that window, I'm going to get the first issue of Retro done. And it's going well. I am still waiting on some supplies. I got some really good brushes coming my way, as well as my technical pens I use for pictographs. Because everything is ink with me. And there's a special ink for repairagraphs that's a little thinner in nature so that they don't get clogged up. In fact, the Rapirios I use special cartridges. So I already ordered and received my stack of cartridges. Do I have them nearby? Maybe. Yep, here they are. So I received a bunch of these. I got 4 of these boxes, which contain 3 cartridges each. And what do I got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I got 4 different repairagraphs. So this will last me a couple months, depending. And I used the repairagraphs to tighten up my art where necessary. And obviously for very technical stuff like buildings or cars or anything that's got to be ultra perfect in nature. Even some figure work where I'll throw down, like I'll get out my French curve and tighten up some of the outlines or lines in the drawing that I feel are just not tight enough. It's somewhat of a time saver, much like digital inkers using special tools rather than laying out freehand lines. So, if you know anything about inking, you know that stuff. And Nefarious says, streaming seems to be more rewarding format because you get twice as much out of the time the stream than the upload afterwards. Upload times can be crazy too. Yeah. There is regardless if you're uploading or streaming, there is sort of a process to the video time period that YouTube goes through, or wherever you're uploading, where it does all the stuff that we don't see, but makes the video look good, I guess, that sort of thing. And yeah, if you do streaming like me, and there's a live chat, the live chat doesn't show up for a day, I believe. I really don't follow it too closely. Sometimes it takes longer, sometimes it takes less time. I guess it depends how busy, people on YouTube are or whatever. But it's all part of what goes into it. But yeah, so this week has been okay. I think by the end of the month, I'll be more into my groove and rhythm. Since really, it's this past week that's given me more of a complete vision of exactly what I want to do. And it's like I've been YouTubing for years now, and working on comics for years now, many more years now. But it's the combination of doing this YouTube thing and really getting focused on working on my own projects, as well as working on projects for other people, and keeping it all balanced, and you know, there's a certain rhythm to it. It's like anything. There's ebbs and flow to your workload. There's ebbs and flow to, you know, uh, how inspired you are, how motivated you are, um, and uh, like working during the week and taking somewhat the weekend off um, will will give me that breathing space that I really really need. And to a certain extent, it's like I'm going to have to force myself not to do as much over the weekend. But by doing that, then I'm going to force myself to do and accomplish more during the week. So let's see how that all goes. Like I said, this past week has been pretty good, uh, production wise, and I expect next year. I keep doing that. Next week will be even better. So by the end of the month, I should be more into uh, a natural flow to a certain extent. Um, they say 10,000 hours get you to a much better place. But it's it's sort of the combination of everything I'm doing and working on, and giving that time to really get on top of it all. Uh, by the time I start actually printing and releasing books, um, then the magic starts happening. Um, God knows it's been way too long for me to get here, uh, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's just a matter of keeping with it, and I want to fulfill sort of all promises I made, not only to myself but to everybody. To everybody who's pledged to my retro campaign, to everybody who's a Patreon, to um, everybody who's kept as a fan following my career. Um, in many ways, the highlight of my career has been, working on Aquaman way back in the day. And, going forward, I'm focused on getting my own projects out there, as well as expanding upon a lot more skills than just inking. Um, I want to be known as a pretty good writer. That's something I've uh, really wanted to be a part of my life since college, and I've dabbled and did little things here and there. But once I start jamming out some, oh God, this focus thing, what a pain in the ass. Um, yeah, once I start getting books out, then I want to deliver like most publishers do. Like I want to start getting into a rhythm, putting out books, and not only my own books, but books I'm doing with others, and which I have no control. I have total control over what I do. um, yeah, it's the focus on the my webcam has a program that I have to open every freaking time so I could turn the autofocus off, which I just did. So, um, and the fairy says, "Yeah, I can't wait to see Retro in action. Are you planning to release the first volume outside of Kickstarter?" First volume. Let me get the first issue out. I mean, the plan with Retro and a lot of books to follow is to do a Kickstarter and then do an Indiegogo, taking full advantage of crowdfunding nowadays. I know plenty of creators who do both. As far as collections, that's something I'm going to wait on. I don't plan to release trades right away, and really it will be a wait and see. But I want to just focus on single issues. And since I'm planning within the superhero universe to release 8 books in all, I'm not sure how I will pace that, but it won't be right away. The typical trade is 6 issues, but my books are a little thicker in nature, story wise. So maybe 5 will do it. I haven't done the math. But the typical comic will be 25 pages, so 5 will be 125. That might be enough for a trade. So we'll see. The first issues will be 28 pages, story wise. So yeah, I think 5 issues will be sufficient. We'll see when we get there. But yeah, I've gone just under 30 minutes. Please like this video. Share it with your friends if you care to. Subscribe if you haven't already. Become a patron if you want to support the channel and all that I do. There's some extra bonuses there. I'll be focusing this weekend on getting some stuff together so that next week I'll have new Patreon content. And yeah, just enjoy your weekend. I'll see you again here Monday. Hope you are doing well on your projects, and have a great day.